I just woke up, yeah, and then my creative juice is just all over the place. So I'm just gonna make this video and then we'll move on with our day. So naturally, I wake up early, whether I have my phone or not. I don't get 8 hours of sleep. That's actually too much for me. Like 4 hours should be enough. 4 hours is like 8 hours to me. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm healthy, I eat right and stuff, so that gives me a lot of energy. Yeah, so I've been like that since I was a kid. I don't like being unproductive, especially overthinking. That's like the most unproductive thing you can do. Just sitting there and just letting negative thoughts, run your mind. It's just awful feeling. I don't like it. So, speaking of being creative and just being in your feminine and just relaxing and stuff, I realized something. Just like being confident. For example, my YouTube channel, you guys, it gives me a lot of confidence. Why did I mix the two words? Competence and confidence. Confidence. Yeah, it does make sense. You guys know what I mean. But yeah, so when I have confidence, then now I'm competent to do other stuff, right? Yeah, so beside my YouTube channel, I realized I have to have a job. That's just for like my alter ego, right? So just non-private life stuff that I, do that gives me confidence. Yeah, so I have to have a job and driving. I don't know why, but I like having a car. I like having some sort of transformation. What the heck's going on with me today? Anyways, I need to do things. I need to evolve. I need to move, and I don't like to be restricted. Maybe that's why I'm like coming up with new words and all of that shenanigans. So I got my learners in high school, my driver's license. So when I got it, say the kids that I was hanging out with, they got inspired and they went and got theirs as well. And I say that, or I bring this up because why would you promote a car for me, like around the school, like my college days? But yeah, like as you can tell, you guys, I'm tired of talking of this topic, but it is what it is. That's how some people navigate in this society. And yeah, and I repeat, and I keep telling you guys over and over again, just because I have Japanese in me, black in me, it does not mean I represent those cultures. I repeat, that's not my job. Don't give me that power. And if I profile you or whatever after you harass me, don't get mad, because you are literally giving me power over your own image. I never told you to. Again, I don't represent you. Deadass, bro. I go out of my way to represent myself, to brand myself, because that is my responsibility. But you're looking for cheap ways to promote yourself. You want to be in my space after I spend all this money, and you think that I'm just gonna let you in. No, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do that. If you're not gonna spend money on yourself, what makes you think other people are just gonna include you in their space that they built for so many years and they spend so much money on? Like, I just don't get it. You get what you pay for. And I say I'm going to profile you is because I just don't wake up and just look down on people, okay? Because it's bad for my brand to include cheap people. It's just not good for my brand. It's gonna hurt me. So when you hurt me, then I'm gonna complain, right? That's why I profile you. Is not out of evilness. It's because you are literally forcing me to represent you. After I spend all of this money, right? And then when you put your image, your cheap ass image in my space, then that is going to make me look bad. What the fuck do you expect? Of course I'm gonna talk shit, you know? That's why I say do not bother me, because I'm gonna talk shit, and whatever that you're trying to gain, you're gonna lose. You know, automatically you're gonna lose. You're even gonna lose more. You know. Anyways, don't ask me for shit, because I can't help you. It's funny how people restrict themselves, say from spending money on themselves, and just being free, right? And then, because that's what they chose, right? And then in the same breath, they want the benefits of, you know, not doing those things. Say like not being cheap, just spending money on yourself. Yeah, that is going to get you attention, you know. Why do narcissistic people, not narcissistic, but people with narcissistic traits, you know, people who spend money on their looks, their image, get attention, right? Why is that, right? You want those things, but at the same time, you don't want to spend on yourself, right? So when you're not spending on yourself, what makes you think other people are going to? And you're like literally telling people, by force, buy from me, I'm cheap. You're telling people that, right? So when you are saying that about yourself, you know, people are not gonna trust you when you just sell yourself for cheap. You know, you know, it's, I don't know, it's disgusting, right? And then you want to be in my space. You want to, you know, breathe in my air. It's weird, right? Some people, they just don't have fun, you know. Again, that survival cheap shit going on. When I'm having fun, okay, I'm having fun. I don't care about business, you know what I mean? But some people, I never seen some people they just, you know, have fun. There's always motive behind the so-called fun that they're putting out there, right? And then they get mad when you are, you know, have high value. Because again, when you're having fun, like you're enjoying your interests with nothing attached to it, right? You have this like good aura about you, right? And that aura is priceless, right? And again, it's not about the money. It's just there's some things that money can't buy. Say like, I'm just happy. Why can't I just be happy without somebody trying to, you know, sell me some cheap ass shit? Like, it's just weird, you know. Like, I don't have to buy cheap ass shit to be happy. I can just go out and breathe fresh air and be happy, right? So why the fuck do you feel like I still need to spend money? You say, oh, cheap, 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 cheap. No, I don't want it. Like, you can get a lot of stuff for cheap, man. No, I don't want that, you know? Like, just being happy. I'm not gonna sell my happiness for cheap price, you know? Just because you have a lot of it. It just doesn't make sense to me, you know? If I truly enjoy something, like, literally, you guys, the price doesn't matter, you know. But if I don't want it, I don't care how much it is, like, you know what I mean. How many of it is, I don't care, right? Anyways, so I just don't understand, you know. Yeah, so because I like to express myself through fashion, right? So when you create something, you're not restricting yourself. Hence why when you say cheap, 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 then like it's suspicious to me. Like it triggers my creative intuition, if that makes sense. And I'm like, what the fuck, right? That's my creative mind is like, okay, because like when you're creative, right, you are creating a lot of things. So why do you say cheap, right? if you truly created that piece of outfit, whatever, you know, it's weird. Sometimes I don't buy things from certain people, because again they're too pushy. You know what I mean? I can feel it, again, because I'm into fashion. I create new looks, new makeup look, new hairstyle, and whatever, right? Again, I'm not restricted. I'm just sitting there and just thinking of ways I can come up with like new looks, whatever, right? I'm not thinking about the money, right? So like when you try to sell me something, I can feel that. And I can feel if your product is made out of like creativity, or you're just trying to sell it. You're just like making it fast so you can like get the money and, pile it up and whatever. I can feel that. Maybe that's why I feel sick. I don't want to buy it from you. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to take whatever cheap shit that you created, which you didn't anyways. You were just being strategic. You copied. You're like, oh, she likes this. She's going to give me her money because I copied, her interest, whatever. No, right? So when I take it home with me, it's not going to vibe with me. It's going to piss me off. Deadass, man. I don't like it. There's a reason why some designers, they sell like a few items, because they make it from from the bottom of their heart. So they just create something, or say like a bag, whatever, a few bags, and it's really expensive, right? You just find it once in a while, right? Because they don't want to overwhelm themselves. They don't want to overwhelm their creative mind. They're just like, if I feel like making 5 bags, then I'm just gonna make 5 bags. Fuck it if my paycheck is gonna get affected, and I'm not gonna burn myself out because I want to like sell a lot of items for cheap shit, for cheap price, whatever, you know what I mean, or shit, I don't know. And the other reason why I don't buy from certain people, especially if they like sell you cheap stuff, after they harass you, right? After they sell themselves cheap, then they feel like you owe them something. I get that a lot. They feel like I owe them my platform. Ooh, it's very laughable. They feel that I should, talk about their products nonstop, and I'm like, are you truly selling me, which I'm not, by the way, your cheap products, or are you giving me a discount? Is it a manipulation tactics by making me feel like, oh, I can afford it? By the way, I never said I could not afford expensive things. I never said that, okay? Let me put that out there. Yeah, so is it that you're trying to make me feel like I can't afford expensive things? So like, I can buy your cheap products and say thank you, blah, 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 so you can get customers? Is that your strategy? Because it's not working. No, it's not, You cannot do that. I have a mom, I can connect with my mom, We have a good connection. I have a good connection with my mama, right? Do you? You know what I mean? I don't sit with my mom and talk on how to finesse people. We don't do that, So I don't know. I'm just saying the headache is not worth it. Me getting stressed out and getting all this acne for no reason is not worth it. Like, why do you want me to make you look bad by force? Why is that? It's weird. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. Is that what they say? An apple a day. Wow. What if you eat multiple apples? Do you like your apples sliced? Or do you like them just the way they are? Just like the pimples on my forehead. Is that how you like them? Put some respect on my potatoes. I was in a courtroom. I was snitching on y'all niggas. Kidding. I was in a courtroom, but there was no lawyers there. I swear I don't know this doctor. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like, ooh, you know, you see the leather that I'm wearing? Do I look like I get massages? You know, do I look like I fail? I fall or fail? I don't know. Do I look like I fall for, fake ass doctors? I'm a psycho, man. But yeah, anyways. I swear I was not hiding in his trunk. What are you talking about? I don't know. But yeah, there was no lawyers, there was no judges. I was just arguing with my other personalities, because I can have that fun, and I'm not gonna promote stuff with it because that's just my personality. And then I like to make people laugh without making them they have to spend money. Okay, anyways, but yeah, there was no one there. I was just being funny, and my sister took the picture. She thought it was funny too. She thought it was hilarious. It was funny. She didn't get emotional because my sister gets emotional as hell. Same with me. She thought it was really funny. Like, it's really funny. It's hilarious. Oh yeah, by the way, look at the wood behind me. Not that way, not doggy style, but the wood. It's shaped like a bag. Oh my gosh, it's really arty. Is that even a word? It's very strong. Same with it gives me inspiration on how to keep going, because I have a back injury with my, because I have a big ass titty. Some people don't understand the struggles of having a big ass titty. Anyways, bye.